This is Round Roanoke, seen only on Cox 9. I'm your host, Margaret Hunter Wade. The weather is cold and we still have 2 more months of frigid temperatures. It's time to brave the cold and step out to enjoy the Kroger Cabin Fever series. Here to tell us more about this annual concert series is Executive Director of Event Zone, Larry Landau. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Margaret Hunter. Nice to see you.
So what is the Kroger Cabin Fever series and where is it?
Where is it? Yes, 2 very good questions. It's at the Roanoke Civic Center Exhibition Hall, so that's an easy one. What it is the Kroger Cabin Fever series is kind of an extension of the Thursday night summertime BB&T Party in the Park.
Okay.
We program same type of music, which a lot of folks refer to as the Carolina sound, the Carolina beach music, and it's really intended to be, on days just like today, as it's cold, there's snow on the ground. This is a way of heating it up and remembering that summer kind of feel.
Great. So carrying out what people already love. So how many concerts are there in the series itself?
There's this year there's 3. The series is 3. There's 1 each in January, February, and March.
Okay.
And if I may, January 21st, February 18th, and March 4th.
Now, what groups are going to be included each of those? You touched on the genre, but specifically.
Well, it's kind of an all-star cast, if you will, an all-star lineup of that type of music. We have the Embers in January. Everybody knows the Embers, and it's a great. I mean, it's kind of a. They're kind of party bands, if you will. I mean, it's one song after another, and it's. Then we follow up in March with, in February with the Band of Oz, which is another one of the A-list groups. I think they're out of the Raleigh area, and then we end up in March 4th with Jim Quick and Coastline, which is. A lot of people, see Jim Quick and his band is kind of in that Carolina sound, but they're really kind of a lot more bluesy. He refers to it as the Carolina swamp music, so it's a lot of fun.
Great. So other than trying to recreate kind of a summer feel during cold winter days, what's the atmosphere of these concerts? Is it intended for families, for adults only? Is it a large crowd, small crowd?
Well, we'll average about 800 folks, and it is for 21 and over.
All right.
So unlike Thursday nights in the summer, which is very family friendly, this is an adult. It's a lot of dancing is really what it is. It's come with your dancing shoes. We set it up where the whole center there, we got the lights, and it's a lot of fun, and come prepared to shed your jacket and dance and have a great time.
Great, sounds like fun. So the groups that you mentioned that you have coming this year, are they the favorites from the summer? How do you go about picking them? Are they backed by popular demand? Kind of what's the idea behind the groups that you bring in?
Yeah, well, these are you hit on it. These are the favorites. These are ones that people love and come to expect. And there's a lot of groups in this genre that to choose from, but these are the creme de la creme.
The all-star cast.
Yeah.
Great. So how much are tickets for the Cabin Fever series, and where can people get them?
The place to get them, you can go online, but it'll send you to the Roanoke Civic Center's box office, and so you can do that online, or you can do it via phone. The best way to do it is in person at the Roanoke Civic Center box office, because then you can avoid all the service charges that seem to be cropping up these days. But the tickets are the series. You can buy a series ticket, and that's $45.
Okay.
Individual advance ticket is $17, and then at the day of at the door it's $20.
Okay.
So the best way is to get the series ticket, and if you get the series ticket, the first 300 will get a commemorative Party in the Park CD as well, so it's kind of a cool thing.
Okay, well, buy your tickets early. And now, this is not the only event that Event Zone puts on. You touched on Party in the Park, but what other events do you have coming up this year that people can get excited about? Well,
right now we're fully in the planning, the Roanoke St. Patrick's Day celebration, which of course includes the McDonald's St. Pat's Parade. It's that's a huge day, and we have a lot of great stuff going on with that, including a couple concerts that night.
Great.
March 12th at Mill Mountain Theater.
Okay.
Festival in the Park. We're looking at bands right now. Festival in the Park. We had a huge year in 2010. You know that.
Yep.
I think may have seen you down there. So that's that's in planning. And then of course One thing I do want to mention is that this summer we're starting a new Wednesday night concert series on Market Square.
Okay.
That's going to be free admission.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look forward to that, and especially the warm weather that's ahead.
Gosh,
so
yeah, absolutely.
Between now and then, we've got the Kroger Cabin Fever series to warm us up, and we appreciate your coming in.
Thank you. Always great to see you.
Thanks, Larry. You can learn more about Kroger Cabin Fever series and other happenings on the Cox Community Calendar coming up during the break. I'm Margaret Hunter Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9.